Hi Capricorn, welcome. So Capricorn, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. Also, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. So Capricorn, when I was preparing for your reading, before I was even ready, I got 3 cards out. So you have the card of Neptune, the Ascendant, and the Moon. Pisces energy for some of you. We are in Pisces season, so it's highlighting that, but you may also have that in your chart. And then, just now while I was talking, I got 3 more cards out, and I was only looking to get 1. So you have 2 sets of 3. 3s may be an important number for you. Maybe look up the meaning of 3s in numerology, but I'm also being reminded of the saying that everything happens in 3s. So I'm not sure the complete validity of that saying, but I can only say in my own personal life, it does seem that everything does happen in 3s. I don't know why that is, but you might be noticing a repetitive pattern here or things occurring in 3s. So pay attention to that. Also, you may see 333 on the clock randomly. If so, come back to this reading. There may be something that resonates with you later. But let's get into it, Capricorn. I was also, by the way, getting the song Savage Love. I don't remember who sings that. Savage Love. Did somebody break your heart? I don't know why, but take it or leave it if that resonates with you, if the lyrics resonate, or you may randomly hear that song as well. So let's get into it. Jeez. All right, so you have the card of Neptune, Ascendant, and the Moon. This is very emotional energy. Very deep feeling type of vibes. This is talking about like how you dreamed, you know, a situation would be versus the reality of how it actually feels when you're in it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we don't know if what we fantasize about is truly what we want until we experience it, until we're in it, until we're actually feeling it and living it. And so there may be this situation here, Capricorn, where you know, you had a fantasy or a dream about something and you had a certain perspective on what that would look like, what that would feel like. And then as you get into the actual experience of it, it may feel different than what you thought. And that could be good, that could be bad. I'm not saying it's one or the other, but it's like, you know, wanting for something and then actually executing it, 2 very different energies, right? And they're also highlighting the 6 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Swords. So a lot of nostalgia, emotion. This is highlighting support and love and needing to make some decisions around that area of your life. So a lot of emotional energy coming through, a lot of decision making coming through your emotional self. And I'm getting the word overly emotional. You could also be dealing with people that are behaving that way, or you yourself may be behaving that way, Capricorn. But it's like whatever decision you make sure it's coming from a space of love and clarity, right? Because when we make decisions from any other space than that, those usually are not decisions that are on the path of least resistance, that are in our highest alignment, right? So there's like consideration to be taken here about, first of all, feeling a situation out, but also feeling your feelings and allowing yourself to feel your feelings, and then make the best decision from a space of clarity, right? Not confusion. Wait until the fog lifts, Capricorn, if there's been some sort of fog in your energy. I just get a sense too of like just there's something that doesn't feel right, you know, about a person or a situation. Listen to that. Like I feel like your intuition is always guiding you, but especially through our emotional responses. Like sometimes those gut reactions, those are dead on most of the time, you know. So don't ignore that. Don't move away from your natural born instincts, all right? So let's go a little bit further into it and see. And they're also giving me the song Sweet Dreams by Annie Lennox. That's a really good song. Yeah, I feel like there's so many messages coming through. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get more cards, but Oh, wow. Okay. Too many. Put them back. I just want one. So, Capricorn, or two. You also have the card of clinging to the past. Now, this is interesting. And then understanding. So, there's two cards about holding on to the past. Okay? And it's just, oh, okay. Something didn't go the way you thought it was. Like, it was, there's something from the past that you've set forth that maybe was once a dream and then it became a reality, and it didn't feel right, or like something didn't go as planned. And Source is wanting you to have some sort of higher understanding about that, because through every experience that we grow through, right, we take away from that knowledge of what we truly want, what we'll do differently next time, how to navigate life a little bit better. Like, it's growing your ability, right, to be stronger and keener with what you're giving your time, attention, and focus to. So it's like there's this encouragement here to kind of, best you can, go into a space of acceptance of what was, because you cannot recreate or change the past, right? You can only use it as a bouncing off point to your next step, to your next step, to your next step. And I think it's good that we gain valuable knowledge through our experiences, but holding on to them and letting them weigh you down and then cloud your expectation of your future is not healthy, right? So there is like this need to stop clinging to the past here. There's some sort of higher understanding coming through. And for some reason, I keep hearing the lyrics to For the Love of Money. I don't know why. Take it or leave it. For the love of money. That has something to do with it? I don't know. But let's see. We're going to go into the Headspace and see what comes through there, Capricorn. And then we're going to look at the emotional space and how you're feeling underneath it all. And then the bigger spiritual picture. Man, your cards are... What? No way. Okay, you have the Ace of Cups out twice. You have a lot of repetitive cards. If I get 3 repeating messages, I am just going to be so extra. Y'all. You know what I mean? You're not even seeing extra until I give my real extra. Just saying. But anyways, you have 2 cards of the past, 2 cards of love. Both Ace of Cups. So love seems to be at the forefront right now. Emotions, relationships. There seems to be progression being made as you become more aware, as you become more open-minded. And yet, don't let, again, the past lead you astray. Past disappointments seem to be an issue, you know, that's holding down the Capricorn collective. Like, well, yes, maybe things did go wrong in the past, or you were led astray in the past, or whatever, but it's like a new dawn, a new day, right? It's just a sense of like not letting your emotions get the best of you either. But I honestly feel like your focus right now is on the things that you love, trying to stay prioritized, trying to pay attention to taking one progressive step at a time. Some of you may be open to new connections, friendships, relationships, or Spirit is asking you to be open to that, as there may be something that wants to move or come through in that arena of your life. But there's this message here, and I want to see this. Sometimes this card talks about resolutions as well. Let's see what the 6 of Swords is. Yeah, there's something that you've been holding on to, right, Capricorn, that it's time to move away from that, to move away from that energy, to look to the future, and just have a, just know that even if you don't understand why things occur in your current now moment, that you will gain that higher understanding. It's a guarantee, you know, as you let time pass, as you let time move on. And sometimes it takes for us to move into our non-physical state, you know, for us to gain that broader perspective. But a lot of the times, if you just give it enough time, you are able to look back on things and understand them better. All right, but don't get caught up in looking in the rear view mirror for too long, Capricorn, because there's new things that are wanting to come in for you, fresh perspectives. For some of you, new connections, new love even. And it's just like, take your time. Take your time. You don't need to rush this. You don't need to push yourself faster than what you're ready for. You're being encouraged to keep a positive outlook. And there's also a message here about first impressions, okay, and the impact that you make. So let's go deeper then. Savage love, did somebody break your heart? Looking like an angel, but you're savage, love. There's that song again. Okay. All right, let's go into the emotional space. 8 of Swords. Temperance, the 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So in the heart space here, Capricorn, for the most part, I feel like when it comes to the emotions, you've definitely done some work on yourself. Things seem to be more balanced. Maybe feeling a little bit more security and stability as you go towards your next. And yet there is also like this test me energy, or like testy energy. I don't know if that's you or somebody around you that's testing you, or you're feeling tested, but I definitely got the word tested. I just love the depiction of this card, but it comes with baggage. Sorry, give me a second. Do you have a fear that you come with baggage, Capricorn? Don't we all come with baggage? Yes, we do. There is like, sorry, that kind of took me off track for a second. There's like this fear showing up here that your baggage might be too much, or that you're not enough, or this isn't you, this could be how someone feels towards you, but I'm going to make this about you. And it's like there's a reminder coming through that, first of all, your experiences are not baggage. They're experiences. They have cultivated you into the person you are today, both good and bad and indifferent. Also, I would like for you to show me one person on the planet who doesn't have some baggage. You know what I mean? Especially as we get past our teens and our 20s and you go into your 30s, you know, everybody's got life experiences. And it's all about how you choose to see it. You could see those trials and tribulations as something that made you into a stronger person, or you could make yourself the victim because of it. And that's a choice. Now, some people do choose victim mentality because maybe they get pandering there, maybe they get attention from that for whatever reason. But however much attention they get from playing the victim is never going to equate to the awesome power of knowing your own power and being able to stand in that space of knowing that you are an empowered person versus a disempowered person, right? So it's like the difference between a survivor mentality and a victim mentality. I'm not saying to never, you know, feel for yourself or others that have been through something. This is not to come off in an uncaring way, but it's also like your life is nothing but a story that you tell. What story are you telling? Are you the survivor? Are you the person who grew and became better? You know, because some of the most influential people on this planet have been through extreme amounts of baggage or trials and tribulations. But what makes them successful is that they don't let it define them. You know, they let it be part of their story, but it's not the whole of who they are, right? Versus someone who also goes through trials and tribulations and it destroys them. It becomes too much for them to handle. And it's all in the perspective, you know, of looking at the problem and focusing on the pain and although our mind will justify why we do that, and we'll even justify it to others. Well, you don't understand. You've never been through this before, yada, yada, yada. It still disempowers you. It doesn't matter if you can justify it. It's a disempowering state to live in, because your higher self knows that you're capable. It knows your worth. It wants you to achieve your highest dreams, your goals, and all you have to do is get into alignment with that through your thoughts, through how you see yourself. So see yourself as a deserving, worthy survivor that you are, and understand that is a place of empowerment. And also, don't ever be ashamed of any of your experiences. Wanting to rephrase baggage into experiences. I'm not a person who carries baggage. I'm an experienced person. And because of that, I know a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it's the truth, right, Capricorn? That is the truth. That's the truth. So it's like reframing your outlook or reframing your perspective that matters so much, because that's what allows energy and love to flow to you. Because through that higher perspective of, I am not my past, I am not my past experiences. Those were moments in time, but they do not define who I am. Right here, right now, I'm capable of creating anything that I want. Any new energy can flow to me. And once you get into that space, Capricorn, watch as the world responds. Watch. Watch as your life responds, as your body feels better, your mood improves, and you start attracting better things into your life. Let go of the sad story. It served you. It served its purpose, but it is no longer a part of you, unless you make it a part of you by retelling the story and retelling the story and retelling the story. Because you get what you talk about and think about, whether you want it or not. Right? So I think that's why there's this big, strong message here about letting go of clinging to the past, or how you thought something would be, and just take the growth experience and love yourself, and then make decisions from that vantage point. And honestly, the energy is here around you in complete support of whatever your next chapter is. And there's also new, fresh energy coming through, maybe new connections. Like I said, love wanting to come through here for you, a greater sense of worth, a greater sense of knowing yourself, more stability coming in. And it's just like reigniting something in you, Capricorn, that you once thought was lost, and now it's like you're reaching for it, you're going for it, It's inspiring. Like, there's two ways to tell a story. Either you could tell it as a tragedy or an inspiring story, right? Take your life experiences and use it to inspire yourself first, but then through your life experience you inspire others. We're only ever setting the tone for those that come after us based on how we handle our own life experiences. And one of the best things too you can leave for your children is your legacy. And your legacy is not the things that you own and the money that you have. It's how you handled life, right? And when you handle it with grace, you become an inspiration to other people. And it's just a beautiful energy to be in. So anyways, the Chariot. Oh, I was going on all kinds of channeled rants over here. Okay. I always wonder, like, people who are new to my channel, if they, because I don't talk like a typical tarot channel. If they're like, wait a minute, what is this? Is this an inspirational speech? No, it's tarot, but, that's how I get the messages. Anyways, you have the Chariot, Justice, Magician, the Page of Pentacles. So there's all this movement forward here. There's also opportunities to make amends or make some sort of movement in a situation, if nothing else. This card talks about travel, vehicle, movements, some sort of balance coming to that arena of your life. And then what are you manifesting here? The Page of Pentacles. Somewhere you can plant your seed. Some of you, this is a new financial opportunity that's not quite developed yet, but has the potential. This card talks about potential, and that's what you're creating. You're creating more potential for things to go your way by looking at your perspective of things and how you're seeing self and coming to some sort of higher understanding, right? But there is a manifestation of potential, okay? I'm hearing potential partners for some of you. Others of you, it's to deal with friendships. Could also be in the financial sector. Could be in all three, because you have 2 cards of the Ace of Cups and love flowing through. A lot of emotional energy here. 2 cards of your dreams and your dream state, okay? And then movement forward. I'm sorry, hold on a second. Okay. Oh my gosh, there it is. Okay. I know you guys are like, is she all right? Okay, I was looking at the cards. I want to go back to the beginning of the reading. Remember, I was like, man, if I get 3 of the same repeating cards, I'm going to be so bonkers extra. All of a sudden, in the middle of the message, I had an encouragement to actually look at the cards, because there are 3. And that's what I was looking for, because I'm like, really? Did I overlook it? I kept getting a nudge to keep looking. There's 3. There's 3. And sure enough, and now y'all about to see me get extra, because sure enough, as I'm looking down, as I felt the encouragement, it's right. It's right. There's 3 of the same repeating cards. Now, 2 of them I knew about at the beginning of the reading. You have 2 Ace of Cups. That's 1. And then I also noticed that you had 2 Six of Cups. That's 2. And I just got an encouragement. This is why you should listen to your intuition. That there was 2 Moon cards. And I'm like, 2 Piscean energies. And sure as shit, excuse my language, you have 2 Moon cards. Let's see. 3, 3, 3. It comes in 3s. Oh my gosh. That just made my whole day. This made my whole day. So, Capricorn, sorry. I didn't mean to get distracted there. But yes, like serious synchronicity is happening here. 3, 3, 3. Everything coming in 3s. Blessings come in 3s. Now, some of y'all may have actually had tragedies happen in 3s in the past. But this reading isn't about the tragedies. It's about the blessings that are coming. And there's 3. 1, 2, 3. Pay attention. Pay attention and come back to this reading, okay? And let me know what comes in 3s, because there's something coming in 3s. And I'm excited. I'm excited. This is awesome. So let me get a guidance card for you then. Let me get a guidance card for you, Capricorn. Oh, I can't get it. Okay, it says, just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We're made up of divine source, loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for help and guidance. This is a reminder to you that you can ask for assistance to your higher self at any point in time, but you can only be given what you ask for. So ask for the universe to assist you. Ask for it to show you how blessed you are. Ask it to show you your 3 blessings, and then sit back, chill, have a little bit of faith, and watch as it comes to fruition, Capricorn. Beautiful. Wow. I'm going to leave it there for now. I just posted Pisces, and I think I put it my favorite reading ever, and I don't want to take away from that, but I probably might have spoke too soon, because this reading's pretty awesome. But zodiac signs you could be connecting with that maybe in your chart, or the chart of the person or people you are connecting with. Pisces energy. I also have Libra, Taurus, Cancerian, Sagittarius energy. And that's the predominant signs I'm seeing, but take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as well. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of all my social media accounts, all of it linked in the description box as well as in the About section. Otherwise, wishing you the very, very best, Capricorn. And until next time, my friends, namaste.